Hey guys, Max's Models here. Hope you're enjoying your coffee. I got that Catapult that Mr. Britton sent me uh, out of the box, got the parts separated. There was a little damaged gray part on the left. Actually, the alignment pin for the tower and the Catapult was in the wrong place, so when I had to remove the Catapult, the only way was to push up from underneath without risking breaking anything, and it popped up like an Estes rocket and hit the floor, so I got to glue that corner back on. But not a huge deal. And so this little 1/72nd scale SOC3 was something I already had built, so it's temporarily posing. I'll get the CMU on it once that gets built. But anyway, it looks great. So, and by the way, here is the video that I'm reposting from last time. Guys, take care of yourselves, and as always, model on. Well, hello everybody, Max of Max's Models here. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Got things to do today, and then hopefully this afternoon we'll get to work on the Felix stove. But I wanted to run down a couple of rabbit holes on the last video I did on the Weedle Williams. First off, I found out that it's not Weddell, but Weedell. So Jimmy Weedell had made a bunch of race planes, and of course the Air Race Series number 8 video covered those. But some of the things that the viewership was asking about, I thought I'd go ahead and go into a little bit of detail here. First, I didn't realize that Jimmy Weedell was blind in one eye. I don't know if he was completely blind in it or partially, but it came from a motorcycle accident. So there's one more reason to respect the man. All the things he accomplished with a visual impairment. This is why he was rejected from military service during the First World War, although he did later, because of his experience, get hired as a civilian flight instructor. His brother Walter did serve in the U.S. Navy during the war. Also on the XP-34, the Weddell Williams Model 45, the last one Jimmy worked on, which was the retractable gear aircraft, was never put into production. Only one was built, and it did place in races. However, the U.S. military was inspired enough by the design to go ahead and buy it. Now, they didn't buy the airplane, they bought the design, but apparently they never really did anything with it. There's all kinds of stories about why. Possibly it was surpassed by technology, or perhaps they thought as a racing plane it was too lightly constructed to be of military use. And there are a few people who think that they may have bought it just to keep some other country from buying it. This is not my personal belief, but there are folks who like to claim that the Japanese Zero was based on the Hughes H1 Racer, which, although inspired by it, it was certainly not a copy of it. However, it is possible that the government, for security reasons, wanted to acquire it, although I personally think they simply thought it was an interesting design and wanted to look at it, and upon further inspection decided not to proceed with it. Also, the death of Walter Weddell in 1935, it was a mysterious crash. No one knows what happened, but one thing that was pointed out in one article was that they did find the pilot's seat and Walter's body wasn't in it. So there's some suspicion that he was not at the controls when the plane crashed, but it's just suspicion. And of course, Harry P. Williams, who died that same year, apparently he was killed on after taking off out of Baton Rouge after a meeting with the governor. I have not been able to find any details on what exactly happened. So just thought I would run down a couple of those rabbit holes real quick. So that's all I have for this morning. Lots of things to do. Hope you guys are having a great day, and model on.